grave of your genius, of your creativity, of your faith, of your destiny to be great. Give your dreams a round of applause. I still have the music tears of gratitude. Thank you, I love you. Dubai is a very special place for me. There's a connection, there's a spirit here of greatness, a spirit of greatness. There's something that I feel, I've traveled a lot of places, but this is different. Would you agree, Ona?
Yes, sir.
This is different. This is different.
Don't reject yourself. Don't allow yourself to not bring forth your gifts in your life. Because if Dad had not honored and answered the calling on his life, how would the world be now? Repeat after me, answer the call.
Answer the call.
Say it with energy. Answer the call.
Answer the call.
And stop checking the caller ID.
Stop checking the caller ID.
This is what we do. We check the caller ID to see, what will I have to sacrifice? What will this require? Who will I have to become? And really all of that is irrelevant if you are willing to get yourself out of the way and answer the calling on your life. And each and every one of us have a calling. The question is, will you answer?
Yes.
Don't make me cry. I'm reminded of a time in my career when I first started speaking, after I realized I wasn't just going on stage to tell stories. And there was a client that was a done deal. Anyone in here ever had a done deal? Yeah, you already started spending the money before the contract comes in? Yeah, the money. So I was excited about this done deal, and the client said, listen, we want to ask you some questions. And I said, sure, you can ask me anything. They said, is it true that Les Brown is your father? I said, yes, it's true. Well, we've been trying to get him to come and speak for years, but we can't afford him. Do you think you can get him to come and speak for free? I said, no, I don't get him to do free events, but I can give you the number to the office and we can see what will happen as far as you booking him. Okay, we have another question. I said, sure, anything. Is it true that Gladys Knight used to be your stepmother? I said, yeah, that's true. My dad was married to Gladys Knight. Well, we got one of our co-workers is getting married. You think you can get her to come and sing at the wedding? I said, well, I can give you the number to her office as well. And they said, okay, thank you, Ms. Brown, click. And they hung up the phone. And I remember having this moment of thinking, wow, is this what my life is going to be? Booking Les Brown and Gladys Knight? And so you have these days. How many of you have ever had these days when you wonder if what you're doing is going to even make a difference? When you wonder if your hard work is even going to pay off? When you feel like throwing in the towel because it seems like everyone on social media is already there and you're in the process of getting there. How many of you are in the process of getting there? Okay, this is a safe space. We can keep it real. You don't have to act like you have it all together. In fact, if there's anyone in the room that has it all together, please gravitate to the front right now. No one's gravitating to the front, okay. So with that being said, we're all a work in progress, but I remember in that moment thinking, wow, I have to do this not because of anyone else, but because it's true to my heart. And even though there's gonna be these rough days, we can get through the rough days by getting through the negative inner conversation. And the negative inner conversation will tell you that you're not enough. The negative inner conversation will tell you that you don't have what it takes. But the reality is, everything that you hear in your mind is not the truth. According to psychologists, we get somewhere between 40 to 70,000 thoughts per day, which is why it's important that we saturate our thoughts with positivity, like Mr. Brown's voice. With prayer, with meditation, with something that will uplift you. Repeat after me, feed your faith.
Feed your faith.
And your fears will starve to death.
And your fears will starve to death.
Feed your faith and your fears will starve to death. Yes, sir. You do it every morning.
You do that every morning?
With Les Brown.
Yes.
How many of you start your day with Les Brown?
Power for the mind.
Your sweet love brings such misery and pain. No, you didn't play his
I'm having a flashback, baby. I'm having a